Hello guys, and welcome back to Minecraft Xbox 360 edition. It's been a while. It's been a little while. Yes sir, it has been a little while since we played. It's been just under a month. It pass in real time. Sometimes you have to wait for stuff to happen. It sucks, I know. Let me switch the UI back on, actually. But yes, I am back for now. I'll come back whenever I feel like it. I'll be quite honest with you. Last time I played this, not that I had a bad time, but I'm sure I complained a lot. Oh, I did actually double the bed up. I complained a lot about not knowing what to do, and then I was collecting gravel for ages, and that was basically the whole episode. I did have a couple of ideas in that episode, but for first things first, this is going to kind of be more of a kind of an update, but also I'm going to start smelting cobblestone to replace this tower with cobblestone bricks. Not cobblestone, just stone bricks. Might even replace the walkway. In fact, if I change this all into stone bricks, I think that will look a lot better, and it's going to take a lot of time and effort. I think I'll keep this like stone like this. I think that's fine the way it is. But yeah, so this episode is going to be probably more talking and less actually doing much, because mainly I'm going to just have to wait for cobblestone to smelt if I've got enough cobblestone in the first place. That's the question. If I haven't got any cobblestone, I might actually have to go mining. There are too many things in this game. I trip up on my words when I'm doing commentary. It's like I become so aware that I'm doing commentary that I can't think straight. I could just dial it back and chill out a little bit. But yeah, it's been a good couple of weeks. Last time I was on, I watched the Minecraft movie. I imagine if I played the Minecraft movie, that probably would be an interesting experience. And I thought it was an okay movie. My thoughts haven't really changed much. It was a movie. It wasn't really the best thing ever. I wouldn't tell everyone that they have to go out and watch it. But if you can go in, like, be part of it, like with a bunch of people, and you like the energy, if you want that, then I was already started with this. Then yeah, that is the way to go with that. I think is go and watch it with people that you're friends with, and you just want to not take it too seriously and just just be disruptive. I think there's not a lot of chance to be disruptive as people. I'm not saying like cause problems. I'm just saying like go out and let loose a little, have fun, scream at a movie, like be so extroverted it hurts. I don't know. I feel like there's very rarely an occasion where it's almost expected for you to do this. So the way the Minecraft movie is at the minute is it's looking like, yeah, if you want a reason to go and just scream at the top of your lungs with a bunch of people without, someone calling the police, unless in some places I heard they might have done that. But apparently they're doing special screenings where you can just go and yell at the screen and stuff, so yeah, that sounds fun. I don't know if I'd be yelling the memes, but I would like to just be yelling. That would be fun, all yelling together. It's not something that people do very often. But yeah, I was away for Easter, and I've been back a little while, but I've been trying to get back into my regular sort of life. Oh, I've got all this. Is this all cobble? No, it's gravel. It's so hard to tell the difference between cobble and gravel. I'm looking at this very small. I'm gonna have to zoom this in. You could probably hear the birds outside my house. I've got a different microphone. So that's something. I like the bird noise. I do like it. I'm taking a little while to remember how to zoom in. Sorry. There we go. Okay, now I can see a bit better. I mean, look at this. It's really hard to tell the difference between these two textures. Why did I put them both in this? Oh, this is all cobble though. Okay, this is good. This is good. I don't know if I'm going to highlight any comments today. I'm using a new operating system called Linux, and it's not new. It's it's an old operating system. It's been around forever, but it's new to me. And I got tired. Windows updated me to Windows 11, despite me telling it not to numerous times. And then I switched it on one day, and Windows 11. Well, the reason I didn't want Windows 11 was because I had a program that only worked on Windows 10 and below, and it's a program that my partner uses. It's a shopping related, it's like a rewards thing, and it saved us a lot of money. So being forced off of Windows 10, even though I said I didn't want Windows 10, to go to Windows 11 was kind of like the final straw for me. So I was just like, nope, I'm not doing this anymore. I was forced from 7 to 10, and now I'm going to be being forced from 10 to 11. It's not happening anymore, and I've always been curious about the Penguin, and now I'm recording this on Linux. So yeah, that's interesting. And PewDiePie's video might have inspired me to actually do it. I've been thinking about it for a long time. But then PewDiePie made a video, and it wasn't like the fact that his video made me want to do it. It just reminded me that it'd been on my mind for a while, and the opportunity showed up where it was like, huh, Windows just does whatever the hell they want with my computer. Sorry about the H word, but it upsets me. It's my computer, not theirs. I paid for it. It's not like they shipped the computer to my house so they can do what they want. They didn't send me a free gaming PC. So, like, it's not even a gaming PC by today's standards. If you're interested in computer specs, I'll tell you what my computer is. It has 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM. Yes. Critical, or crucial, whatever it's called. It's the cheapest one that you can get. It has no flashy. I think it's got a decent clock speed. Not that that matters. I have a Ryzen 2700, which I bought, or like I got for my birthday a few years ago, and I wanted it because it had a lot of cores, and I like video editing and streaming, and I thought a lot of cores would make that a lot easier, and it does. It does. But for power, it's not a very powerful CPU. And I have a GTX 1060, 6GB, and I'm stuck with it. There are other options out there, but buying something right now is not in my street. But I really would like to upgrade my gaming PC. Not that I'm really playing technically demanding games. I mean, for crying out loud, I'm sat here playing an Xbox 360 on my gaming PC. So, but I've been playing RL Craft Dragora. I'm sure I mentioned that before. I'd like it to work a bit better on my gaming PC, but it doesn't. It doesn't. It runs very slowly, especially now that I'm on Linux. I think I'm limited to what Javas I can use, but it still works. It's just not as clean as it was the first time I did it. Not only that, but I'm having a lot of fun with Linux. I'm using Pop OS, and I only chose Pop OS because I typed in which one works best for gaming, and for some reason I just followed the first guy that said this one. I was like, okay. Because the advice I saw online was just pick one. So I was like, okay, which one's best for gaming? And I don't even know if it was even if it was a good guide or not. So I picked Pop OS, and I like it. It works. It does what I want it to. It was a bit of a hassle getting the graphics card to work. I felt like I was in a whole new world of like, this is complicated, but actually it isn't complicated. It's very, very, very like precise. Like, it does exactly what you tell it to, so you need to know what to tell it. That's what's complicated about it. But once you've done it a few times, it's like, oh, actually this is dead easy. I got a video editing software on here called Kdenlive. I've been using Sony Vegas for the past forever. I've been a video editor, like, as a hobbyist. Everything I do and care about, I do as a hobby. I've never done anything I enjoy professionally. Not that I don't think I'd be able to, it's just that I've never seen the opportunity, or never felt like if there was an opportunity it would be the right fit for me. And I've been using Sony Vegas since the beginning. So to swap over to a whole new video editor, and I have tried Premiere Pro and I absolutely hate it. I hate it. I know it's a standard. I hate it, okay? It's awful. I hate the layout. I hate the shortcuts. I hate the way it works. I hate the way it looks. I just don't like it. So yeah, I'm using Kdenlive now, and my word, it looks confusing, but I already knew how to use it, which is crazy, because video editing softwares, it could be like cracking the DaVinci Code, trying to figure out because you know what you need. As a video editor, you know you need cut and, pan and zoom and cropping and stuff like that. You need all this stuff. Speed, for me, I like to do slow-mos sometimes. I actually make skateboarding videos. So, and I have for a long time. So I need all that stuff for my video editing, and I didn't have to Google anything to find it all. It was so intuitive, which is crazy because video editors can feel a lot like Wild West. When you go into a new video editor, you're like, oh, I have to relearn everything. It's like you already know what to do, but you don't know where all that stuff is. Kdenlive is great. It's free as well. It's absolutely free, so I'm so glad to switch to something free. I haven't used it for like a full length yet. I've only used it for a short clip. And yeah, I used it for a short clip and that was it. Just wanted to see where, can I cut it, can I slow-mo, can I fade in, can I fade out, can I do all the basic stuff? And I worked out that yes, I can. I can do all that. So, and it wasn't like, you know, my experience with other stuff is you have to Google everything. Like, and people say, oh, it's like programming, right? You have to Google everything. Like, you know what you want to do, you just don't know how to do it, so you got to Google everything. But I had to Google basically nothing. It was intuitive and awesome. And then I looked up video editing on Linux. I don't know why I did this. I looked at videos about video, and everyone was like, video editing is terrible on Linux. I was like, okay, why it's awful? Like, well, that wasn't my experience. I had a, it does what I needed it to experience, and that's all I want. And it also has the plus side. It has way more stuff than Sony Vegas ever had, or at least it looks that way. And I can't see myself ever using 90% of it like Sony Vegas. So, you know, I'd rather have too many tools. Just have the foundational tools work, and then have all this extra stuff which you'd use maybe from time to time. And then I think I'm gonna have to turn the field of view up. I'm sorry to go on a tangent, but can I do that? Something's been bothering me about this the whole time I've been playing it, and I'm not sure what it was, and it might actually be I can't turn the field of view up. Yeah, it might be. Well, consider when this came out. I mean, adjusting field of view wasn't really a normal thing, was it? Unless you were playing a shooting game, which Minecraft is not. Yeah, so the video editor is cool. There's a couple of other things. I like to make music. I don't really do it very often, but I've been using FL Studio for a few years, and now I'm on Linux. I want to see what other options there are. I've used Reaper before I used FL Studio, and I was thinking maybe I should just use Reaper because I play the guitar. And like, I was using FL Studio to teach myself how to actually arrange compositions and stuff, like how actual arrangement works, because I could make songs, but I didn't understand how songs were actually made. If that makes sense. Like, I understood, like, my timing didn't make sense. Like, not that I couldn't play to tempo, but I didn't understand about counting and, like, how, you know, 4 bars, 8 bars, how everything's, like, divided by 4. If you know anything about music, it's kind of like, you know, loops. All music is, well, not all music, but most music is loops. So, like, most listenable music is looping in some capacity. And the music I enjoy the most seems to have very strong loops. So, you know, I used FL Studio to teach myself that, and also I wanted to make an album because it's something I wanted to do my whole life, and I made several albums. So, you know, I ticked that off my, like, because it was something I felt like I would never, ever be able to do in my whole life, and I managed to make it happen. Just through wanting to do it that badly, I just kept making myself go at it and kind of bashing my head against the wall while I figured it out. I learned music theory to a degree. You know, if someone says, play this in the key of F, I wouldn't be able to, but yeah, that was another thing that I did. It's kind of weird now, actually, to think about all this stuff that I did previously on Windows. It's like another era of my life. Like, it's now like a separate era. And that's kind of crazy to think about, because I never thought there would be a time where I'd detach myself from that system and those programs. But here we are. We're there now, which is just... And the fact that I can still do this. OBS was one of the first things that made me go, oh yeah, it was the PewDiePie video. The PewDiePie video about Linux. He showed OBS, and I was like, OBS? He was like, yes, OBS is on here. And I'm like, okay, well, there's no reason for me not to. I basically don't use my computer for anything but video editing and OBS. So I couldn't find any info about video editing, but except for, oh yeah, there is a program. But everyone was just crap talking it, but I'm like, okay, well, it exists. And I've used some horrible editors in my time. So, you know, I'm not against using something that's maybe a little subpar, but like, I'm not out here trying to make friggin' Joker 3, just making dumb videos, or like memories with my friends and stuff, putting that online. So in a year or two I can go back. This is what happens all the time actually, is I make them and in the moment they feel really stupid and insignificant, but I care enough to try and bother and put the effort and time in, and then a few years later I look at it completely differently. I would like see it and go, oh, this is so much better than I thought it was when I made it, or like everything is just seems kind of terrible when I make it, and then when I watch it later it's like, even if it is terrible, it's like, it doesn't matter because it was us. And that's kind of cool. I like that about making videos. I've made so many videos in my life, it's kind of unbelievable. I would not be able to tell you how many exactly. I've been obsessed with videos ever since I can remember. I don't know why, I just have been. And it's not like, oh, I want to be this or I want to be that. I just want to make videos. Like, I don't really want to be making a certain type of video, but skateboarding videos, they allow me to be creative, physically active, and like, you know, instead of me having to think, what would be an interesting shot right now, I can think, what can be an interesting shot right now, and add skateboarding, which I think is always interesting. So, you know, someone doing a trick is pretty cool. So if you pick a cool shot and then do a cool trick, I feel like you're kind of compounding everything that you like all into one thing. But I've been very, I guess, against doing a video recently. I just haven't felt like it. I just haven't been in the mood. Like, you wouldn't think it now that I'm sat here yammering again, but I just haven't been in the mind frame. And I don't know if what's been bothering me is because I've been being bothered and I'm like, I don't really want to do this, and I'm bothered because I don't want to do it, but also like, I don't know if it's because I don't want to do it, or if, I don't know, I'm convincing myself I don't want to do it and I actually want to do it, but like, I don't know, my brain isn't telling me for sure. My brain isn't being like, oh, I just don't want to do it, I don't feel like it, but I'd feel better if I did it. Like, my brain doesn't do that. My brain is just like, I hate this and never want to do this again. But I know it's inevitable. You know, unless something horrendous was to happen to me and I don't wake up tomorrow, I'll be making a video at some point between now and the end of time relative to my existence. So, should just make the damn video. It's very hard for me to find the time sometimes though, and to really want to sit down. It's nice weather at the minute. I like going outside, but at the minute I don't really want to go outside, which is kind of why I'm doing this. I'm a little injured. I hurt my wrist, and it sucks. You know, it's not so bad today. I'm getting better every day, but it's been leaving me really grumpy the past few days, because to have a pain that's just non-stop it's just awful. To have a pain that just doesn't go away. And it is slowly fading away, but for it to be constant and for you to feel it constantly, like usually your body kind of gets used to it and you kind of phase it out. But my brain hasn't been able to like push this pain into the background, so it's been keeping me up and it's been messing with my head and all sorts. And it's not been great. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, not only that, I've been thinking about this whole video series, and I was thinking to myself, maybe it's time to end it. I know it just started, but this video series in this Minecraft world particularly is like, I established in the very first episode that my dream from when I was younger, that I completely forgot about, but it was my dream as a kid, was I wanted to share my Minecraft world with the internet. Now, I wanted to do it back when I was making this world. So who knows what I could have been right now if I had been able to, but I wasn't able to. So I just never did it, and then it just become a passing memory. Just completely forgot about it. You know, the dream died, or it hibernated, I guess. And now I find myself in a position where I can actually do all this, and I've done it. I've shared it with people, and people have actually seen it. That was the most important thing. Is I wanted it to be seen, and I think it's been seen by enough people now that the kid version of me would have, my heart would have been doing somersaults. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm really grateful and still happy, but I was a very um, emotional uh, younger adult, I would say. Because I wasn't exactly a kid. I was like 18, 19, so, you know, it's not really a kid, but where I was in my life, I was very much still a kid. And I kind of wish I could get back that version of me that would be like so excited and almost overwhelmed by people actually wanting to see this. And the numbers I see now, they're just numbers. I've seen so many numbers, and I've obsessed for so long over YouTube numbers and statistics that they just don't mean anything to me anymore. And it's like, I'm not saying that I'm a massive success as far as YouTube goes, because I'm not. I'm just a guy. Like, I'm as average as you can get, probably worse than average, because it seems like even the most average people do better. And it's not about doing well. It's, you know, it is to some degree about being seen, but for me, it's a lot about cataloging memories. You know, a life that you're living as you're living it, because moments they come and they go, and it's crazy to think about, because life is just this one long string of events, and you get sleep, but like sleep, once you kind of get used to sleep, you realize that everything is just constantly going on, and there's never a break. There's never a stop. You're like, I need a break, but you can't take a break. You can sit there and do nothing, but that's not a real break. Like a break, like where everything just stops and fucking stops for a minute. You can't get that. Life doesn't work like that. You've got to be present for all of it, no matter what happens. Ultimately, you're still here, and you know, it's scary to me that 1 second I can have, you know, I have these moments. Sometimes the best days of my life. Looking back, I wish they didn't end, and I always wish they didn't end, but they have to. So I feel like I have to record and stuff and post it so I can somewhat relive them, so that when I'm old and can't remember anything, and I don't remember how good these days felt, you know, I could at least have some idea. I could at least look at it and go, that was a good day. It freaks me out, because sometimes I'll go out and I'll skate with my friends, and we'll have a really good skate, and like no one will really be thinking too much, and we'll just be having a really awesome time together, awesome time with friends. And then it's like I blink, and then I'm in the bathroom of a service station on the way home, and it's like, in that moment, it's almost like none of that really happened. And I think that's what compels me a lot, and what scares me is the fact that the best days go so fast, and the bad days, they last forever, it feels like. And yeah, I've had a lot of good days the past couple of weeks, and I've also, you know, I got injured pretty much as soon as I came back, so that put me in a bad mood, but things have been good. And part of that is also, you know, the viewership, you guys commenting. It's awesome. I really love it. It brings so much joy to me now, and joy to the kid that felt like he was never seen and never could be seen and never could be, like, you know, the kid who knew what he wanted to do but wasn't able to. I feel like that over a long period of time has actually molded me into kind of a bit more standoffish. I wouldn't say standoffish really, but because I'm still nice and stuff, I still want to be kind and friendly, but I don't know what the word I'm looking for here is. It's just made me more cynical, I suppose. It's like I knew what I wanted out of life, and you know, when it was a problem and I couldn't do anything about it because I couldn't afford to change the situation. Basically, you need money to do anything. I don't want to go on another bloody tirade about money. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of hearing myself talk about it. But it's true. The only reason I was stopped doing what I wanted to when I wanted to do it was money, and I wasn't interested in. I'm not like, oh, give me a bunch of money so I can buy a Lamborghini. I'm like, no, I just wanted to play friggin' Minecraft on the internet, but I couldn't afford it. No one was willing to help me do that. So I just had to not. And it's crazy how much, seeing people over the years flaunting wealth and stuff and being like a little jealous, but also just so angry. Because it's like, you don't deserve that. I'm not saying I deserve it, but you definitely don't. Like, if I don't deserve that, why do you, sort of thing. But I don't know, it teaches you about yourself and who you are and what's important, I suppose. And to me, what's important, I guess, is talking and playing video games, or just talking, or just remembering days with my friends, or, I don't know, life is important to me. It's like Cloud from Advent Children. There's not a thing I don't cherish. You just don't get it at all. I need to watch that movie again. Huge Final Fantasy VII fan, always have been. It's like, it was my lifeblood as a child. It was like the only good thing I felt like I had. Where the heck is Furnace Land? Does anyone remember where Furnace Land is? Because I sure don't. Ow. I'm thinking if I could find Furnace Land, I might actually find more coal and stuff. Is it in here? Or is it upstairs? Where the frick is Furnace Land? I seriously need to reevaluate where I'm putting stuff, because Furnace Land is kind of important and I can't remember where it is. Turn around? How many times have I done this? It's just crazy to think that I've built something that has the element of surprise. Every single time I sit down and play this game, I don't remember where anything is. It's so inefficient. Maybe it's at the bottom? Furnace Land? Are you in here? No, this is the Nether portal. See, it was fun to begin with, but now it's just kind of a headache. It's like, I know it's close. I know it's close. It's not far away. Those birds are going ham. So yeah, that was a surprisingly deep conversation I just had with myself. I don't mean to alarm you all. I am a thinking, feeling human being. And being vulnerable is something that I struggle with, because in the past when I was vulnerable I would get bullied. So it really closed me off when I just wanted to be, I don't know, genuine, and people didn't like that. But I guess even now, doing something like that, it's like fighting back against this idea that you shouldn't be this and you shouldn't be that, and it's like, I just want to express who I am in a way that I enjoy, and that's, I guess, sitting down and talking until my throat hurts, because my throat is... Every time I sit here and talk rages, my throat starts burning. I need Furnace Land. I need it. Where is it? Where is Furnace Land? Why can't I remember? It's in there. How do I get in there? How do I do it? Is it down here? I wonder what that was. Yeah, it is here. Okay. Please tell me that there's stuff that I can... I should probably shut my window. Do I actually not have any coal? I genuinely have no coal. That is poor form. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go coal hunting. We will go over to the mine and see if there's any coal left. I mean, there should be. I have a very strong recollection of me refusing to mine coal. Because I only mined what I needed. I didn't mine all of it, because I knew I would be coming back to the mines anyways. So go find some coal. Hopefully. Hopefully I haven't completely depleted this area of its resources. I don't think I was that thorough though. Ah, this is a slime chunk. Remember when I told you all about the slime chunk? I remembers. Why is there a door here? This is kind of cool. Oh, I must have been in here before. Yeah, this was a cave storage. Ooh. Got some decent gear in here. I mean, there's plenty of cobblestone. There's some diamonds here. That's so weird. I'm having flashbacks of, and I'm pretty certain this is not the right world. No, I'm having flashbacks of Tulip Town. I should probably play Tulip Town on here. That would be interesting. That's a PS4 one. And I could show you I use actions and stuff on the PS4, so it would be interesting to... It might reinvigorate my joy for that one, because... Scary. Tulip Town is kind of in a dead state at the minute. I just have no reason to play it. Or at least I'm not having any ideas. So I just haven't with Tulip Town. I love Minecraft. I play it way more than I probably should. I feel like I only play it more as I get older, which is, you'd think it would be the other way around. But I'm playing, like I said, RLcraft, Dragora. I'm playing that a lot and I'm getting better at it. But it's still Minecraft. It's not the same as this. This is a whole different energy and a whole different vibe. RLcraft Dragora is really stressful. Oh, it's here. This is where we are. Okay. Also, yeah, I'm pretty certain you can mine further than this in recent Minecraft. It would be interesting to do Tulip Town again. I can't remember if I mean, I probably did do Tulip Town on this channel, but I privated all my old videos because, yeah. I don't know why. I was in a period of time where I felt like I had to scream and loud equals funny, and I felt like that's what worked for everybody, and I guess I was kind of mad that I, like, missed my opportunity, and I couldn't let go of the fact that, like, it should have been me. But then, like, I was putting on this character that, you know, watching myself back, I think it's funny, but I don't think it's actually funny. It's not, but I think it's funny. There's something about laughing at yourself. You can't laugh at yourself. Who can you laugh at? But those videos are not, they're not Minecraft, and they're not, I mean, some of them are, but they're not good by any means. And they show the state of what I did back then, as far as hardware goes. To say my hardware was limited. I couldn't run Minecraft on a server with more than 15 frames a second, and that was with a server doing all the hard work. So yeah, the server was doing all the heavy lifting and my computer couldn't even display that. That would be like trying to watch a YouTube video, which didn't work, by the way. YouTube videos didn't run properly, and that's just what I was stuck with. I just had to live with that. You know, I was hit with the old, if you need money, you should get a job, instead of just, oh, you want something. Like, not saying that if you want something, you should just have it. You should be able, you should work for things sometimes in life. But when it's like, I don't want a job, I don't want an income, I want a capture card. They're like, oh, time for this conversation. Let's deviate from the idea that you actually want, and then do the whole bullshit thing. Well, that's not what you actually want to do, so go do the thing you don't want to do. Like, no thanks. I'm still kind of mad about that. If they could have just, you know, that's all I wanted, was to be able to play games and do commentary. All I fucking wanted. And my enjoyment kind of died, I guess. Look at this. Look at how I used to do. Ugh. Why is there a glass block here? Yeah. It's like, if you want something, you should go get a job. Like, well, no, because then I'd be stuck in a job. I don't fucking want a job. I did not what I wanted. I said said I want my computer to be better, not I want to completely take independent control of my own life right now. I just wanted to sit and talk and play video games, but that was too much to ask for. You know? The thing they don't tell you about getting a job is you can't just go to work for a week and then have enough money and then just not work. You can't do that. Then people start going, why the fuck did you say a job? It's like, because I didn't like it and it's not what I wanted to do. It's like, people always ask you in school and stuff when you're growing up, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to do? And I was like, I don't know. All the options I've been given, I don't want to do any of it. It all sounds terrible. What do you want to do with your life? Well, I know what I want to do with my life, but it's the wrong answer, apparently. And it's not even like, oh, this is what I want to do necessarily to make a living. Like, I don't care about that. I just want to do this. That'd be like saying, oh, well, I want to paint. And I'd be like, well, you can't make a living painting. It's like, so I don't want to fucking make a living. I just want to paint. Well, you can't do that. You're not allowed. I'm going to ask you again. Do you want to work in a warehouse? Or do you want to work in retail? I'm like, no, I don't want to do either of those. Yeah, but do you want to work in a warehouse or do you want to work in retail? I don't want to. So the question isn't what do you want to do? The question is, what are we going to make you do? Like, I'm going to sit here and act like that's what I really want. What I really, really, really want is to lift heavy boxes in a warehouse while some man screams at me that I'm not lifting them fast enough. That's my deepest dream. You know, just because I didn't want to do something like be not an astronaut. I'm too tall to be an astronaut. I couldn't be in the army because I have a skin condition. Not that I'd want to be in the army, but I thought the army was an easy way out. But for me, it's an easy way out that I'm not allowed to take. I mean, I'm glad I'm not in the army. I would not have enjoyed that. That would be my, like, but it felt like the only way out. There was a time in my life where I felt like the only way that I could do anything about my situation was genuinely to join the army and let them take me away. Because I couldn't take myself away. But being subservient to someone else is not how I want to live. I just want to exist and do my thing like I'm doing now. This is the life that I want. It would be nice to have a bit more money so that I could, you know, invest into stuff I'm interested in more. But for now, I'm quite happy just being here and trying to just enjoy the moments as they come and go. And yeah, do dumb stuff like play Minecraft Xbox 360 edition for seemingly no reason. I've got the coal now. I'm trying to think. Do I try and figure out the way back? Or do I just take the portal? But now I'm lost already. Look, I've walked like 2 feet and I already have no idea where I am. Because my caving was terrible. I hate myself. I hate my past self. Damn you, my past self. If I could go back in time and smack this guy in the face, I would. I see why everyone was so obsessed with being horrible to me. Because even I hate me right now. I'm so confused. It's gotta be close. Where's the friggin' portal? No, it's not here. I want out. Let me leave. The heck? The obsidian floor is confusing me. I have no idea. I'm just gonna... Can I go up here? I'm just gonna go up. Why? There's so many directions that go up. And they're all wrong. This truly makes me feel like I'm lost in a cave. This is where I just was. Okay. It's giving me a tension headache. You get a stress headache, you know, when it feels like there's a rubber band wrapped around your, like, the inside of your brain, it's squeezing. That's what this is doing to me right now. I was already here. Okay, screw it. Let's go up these. I don't know why there isn't a block there. Oh, hello. Friend, he wants hug. Hug my sword. Okay, let's go up. I don't know what I'm going to title this episode. This has got to be close, because I've got the double torch. Is that the slime that I punched earlier? Hello! Give me the coal. Don't need the iron right now. In fact, I don't know what I might need the iron for. So yeah, I'm kinda, I guess, exhausted on topics now. I don't really know what else to talk about besides from let's get back to business and put some more stone bricks down. I mean, if we get back to smelting... Oh, I'm such an... Like, I was checking chests. Y'all saw me checking chests. Is that a block of... No, I keep seeing black blocks, thinking them are going to be coal blocks. Obviously they're not. I think when I played this, it wasn't... Coal blocks weren't a thing. It's up here. Let me up! Here we go, the exit at last. We made it out of our treacherous caving journey. Trust no one, not even yourself. It's like, you know, that meme with the guy holding a gun, but it's like him. He's like himself. He's like, put himself behind himself holding a gun against his back. Where am I? This is not where I thought I was coming out. Trust nobody, not even yourself. Like me. My younger version of myself pointing a gun at my current back. The hardest thing about that cave was the navigation. And it was designed by an idiot, clearly. A madman and a fool. Okay, well... Throw some more cobblestone. We'll actually go to Furnace Land for this one, actually. It should be a bit quicker if I do that. I can't wait to wander around for the next half an hour trying to find Furnace Land, even though it's right there. Yeah, it's here. I made it. It took considerably less time than I would have expected. Okay, I believe it's 8 to the stack. Here we go. This is going to be it's going to be a big project, so it needs a lot of this stuff. Basically as much of it as I can make. I'd rather have too much, because it seems like I basically don't have any anyways. Yeah, I can't stop clearing my throat now. I've talked too much and like my throat is burning from all the talking. I could see why people would be like, I can't chill out to this, you won't shut up. Okay, find a different video. I'm not going to change the way I do things just because you don't like it. I don't understand. There are literally billions of humans. Why do you think I should change to suit your needs when there's probably one out there that fits them exactly? Why should I have to mold to fit one guy? I don't know why that's still bothering me, that one guy who said, how am I supposed to chill if you don't stop yapping? Like, that's still bothering me. Like, if you don't like it, then go somewhere else. I'm not the only person who's ever played Minecraft on the internet. It's like, it's such a dumb thing to be... But then it's like, it's so dumb to be mad about, but it's also so dumb that he was mad about it. Or she, I don't know. Whatever the pronouns of that individual are. If I care about that, I don't know. It's so hard trying to accommodate everybody. It's literally impossible. You can't accommodate everybody. I feel like, you know, I would love to be I would love to see what it's like to be the guy who watches this video particularly and hates every single second of it and has a problem with everything, and every single word I say gets them angrier and angrier and angrier. Like, I would love to be that guy, just to know what it's like, why you would get so upset over because it doesn't matter what the context is or what you're saying or what you're doing. If someone chooses that what they're listening to is upsetting, they're going to get upset. But I would love to be that guy, just to know what it's like to be so genuinely angry at nothing. That but I guess as human beings we're complicated and we could do whatever we want. So, you know, someone could do something really nice and we could decide to respond with violent rage. You know those videos, like, or not videos, but like people winning the lottery and it's like, woohoo, I won the lottery, oh, I'm gonna change my life. Could you imagine being like, I've won the lottery and I hate it? I'm gonna complain to the lottery manager, I didn't want to win. You're just being furious that you've won. And all reactions are valid. I might think that's silly, but it doesn't make it invalid. You can react how you want to everything, and that's part of what being alive is. It's what makes it fun, I guess. Even though I get incredibly bored incredibly often, I do think one of the fun things about being a person is that you want. That doesn't mean that everything is allowed, of course, or everything is something that you should do. You should definitely think before you behave. You should keep yourself accountable, try and be the best person that you can be. But I feel like maybe one day you'll get bored of that and you'll be like, well, I've tried being the best person I can be for 50 years. Now I'm going to be the worst person without doing anything illegal because I don't want to be in prison. I don't want to be the person who's in prison. So you just start being really annoying, but not bad enough that you can get in any real trouble, but just annoying. Just like, oh, I hate that guy, so annoying. Just cause, you know, you only get one shot at life. You might as well have you've been the good guy. Might as well be the not necessarily bad guy, but annoying. Do the stuff that annoys you to everybody around you and be like, sweet revenge. This is for years and years and years of you being annoying. Now I'm getting my revenge on you by being the guy that you were. Obviously don't do that. This is a hypothetical thing that I'm thinking of. It's just funny to think about. Or do that. Just don't say, hey, this guy here, watch this guy's video. He turned me on to this idea of just being the worst of society without actually, you know, doing anything that wrong. Just mild annoyances. You know, I like to go to McDonald's and get the table service and ask them if they could bring some pepper, and then when they bring pepper over, you say, oh, can you bring me some more pepper? And then they bring like 2 more peppers, and then you're like, a little more pepper, please. And they just do that for half an hour. And the McDonald's worker just has to do it. because of the way that works. And you know that you're wasting their time and you're being annoying, but you're doing it because it's annoying and because they can't exactly say no. And then it would be even stupider is if they just keep doing it, or if you get kicked out because you kept asking for pepper. They'll be like, sorry, you can't have any more pepper. I'll be like, well, I'll get up and get my own damn pepper then. You get banned from McDonald's. Just silly things like that. Don't do it. It's funny to think about, though. Is this game Borkin? Where stone? I thought this would be faster. What on earth is going on with this furnace? That one's working. Why is that one not working? This one isn't working. That one is. What the heck? It's using the fuel but not burning the cobblestone. And now it is. Oh, that's frustrating. Nope, that one's broken. I'm confused, man. Okay, now it works. Weird. But yeah, I don't know how long I've been here for. I haven't been looking at the timer, but my butt is starting to hurt. The chair that I sit on is not a comfortable chair. I cannot do long gaming sessions. As much as I would like to. Sometimes I would like to just sit and play a video game and not think about anything. Just play a video game and talk. Maybe not this video game. This video game does lend itself very well to just talking. I love this room. I extended it. But yeah, once I have replaced some of these things, I don't think I'll do the water tower in this episode. I think what I will do is I'll like put a block to remind myself that I need to replace the whole water tower in the next one. Because I actually had to watch my previous video to remember what I was doing. So yeah, because I completely lost track of where I was, what I was doing, what I wanted to do. I think I should replace these with stone brick stairs. I think they kind of look cool like this though. Maybe just keep it like... Yeah, maybe I'll replace the walkway with stone bricks, but keep the stone stairs as like a... Previously in this world, this is what it looked like. Can Mulchi defeat the Furnace Land? Can Mulchi find Furnace Land? Find out next time in Nostalgic Minecraft Xbox 360 to blank 2. Nostalgic Minecraft Xbox 360 edition to what to? I haven't thought of a title for this one, as always. To rant to? No, because I'm the one ranting. It doesn't make sense. You, the viewer, are going to get a different experience to me sitting here ranting while I play this game. Spending 4 hours looking for Furnace Land. So I have to think of something that you, the viewer, are going to do. I can't just say what I did. It would be weird. Could you imagine if people started titling things as if there was no viewers? I'm not trying to target the video, I'm just saying what I did. Did this video just be called I sat in my room and recorded Minecraft Xbox 360 edition? While talking about random stuff. That's such a big title, no one will be able to see any of it. Yapping. Yapping to Minecraft. Yapping with Minecraft. Let's yap. I miss Let's Plays. I miss when... Not that they've gone anywhere, people aren't doing them anymore though. I miss when the peak of entertainment was watching a video game, and that was it. Yapcraft. I need something catchier than Nostalgic Minecraft Xbox 360 edition. It's such a mouthful. And it's like, yeah, it's obvious what you're doing. You're playing Minecraft Xbox 360 edition. Legacy is another word for it, right? Legacy Minecraft. That sounds kind of cool, actually. Better than Minecraft Xbox 360 edition. It's like if you were to ever tell somebody about, oh, I've been watching this YouTuber and he plays Minecraft Xbox 360 edition. It's like so many words. It's so many syllables. Legacy Minecraft is cool. I like Legacy Minecraft. That sounds better. Change my titles to Legacy Minecraft. Legacy Minecraft what? You know, I kind of want to separate myself from all these other people. I mean, I was originally just like taking other titles that worked and being like, I'll just copy that. But I think those who know what Legacy Minecraft is. It's just Xbox edition, but like, or PS3 edition. Instead of alienating the PS3 audience, because there's got to be a PS3 edition out there. There's got to be one. But like, it's the same Minecraft. It's just one's got ABXY and the other one's got square, circle, cross, triangle, Q, 7, 12, B. Wii U. Wii U also. ABXY. AXBY. Hey! Minecraft AXBY edition. Yeah, that. I don't think people will click on that. What? They click on it to tell me that I'm wrong, and then they not watch the video. I don't think people would watch Minecraft AXBY edition. As much as I like the way that rolls off the tongue. Maybe I should just call it that. Screw it, I'm calling this episode Minecraft AXBY edition. It's going to take an hour or two for it to upload minimum, so we'll see if in an hour or two's time I still want it to be called Minecraft AXBY edition. If not, then it'll be called something else. If yes, then it'll be called Minecraft AXBY edition, and this whole conversation will have been not pointless, but like, you know, you've seen the hamster in my brain. He's getting tired. He wants to nap on the wheel. Wants to hurry up and make these stone bricks. Okay, before I do all of these, I don't want to commit entirely. I need to keep some of this regular stone in case I need it for something. This is an MBD. I have never, ever upgraded this bridge. I just built it and left it, and it's kind of weird. It's kind of like taking something that was always there and being like, not anymore. There's a dirt block there? Oh yeah, that's because that's what makes the thing make the sound. Different blocks underneath make different sounds. I'll have to figure out what blocks make what sounds actually. See if I can make a different sound. It would be cool to change the doorbell a little bit. I need to change this as well. Yeah, I think after I've replaced this walkway, that's going to be the end of the episode. So, you know, if you're watching this on a console and your controller's dead, maybe pick your controller up. You're going to need it in a second. I've noticed something actually. On Linux, Firefox is the default. Like, I don't have a problem with Firefox. But when I went to watch my own videos, signed into my own account, it's showing me ads on YouTube. And I am very not happy with that because I'm not allowed ads. I'm not allowed ads. I'm not a partner. I'm not allowed adverts. So why, on Firefox, are you showing me ads while I'm logged in as me, watching the video back, trying to remember what I did in the last episode? Why am I getting 5-second ad breaks? Because I know I'm not getting paid for them. I know I'm not getting ad revenue. Someone's getting ad revenue. Why? You don't own what I did. You might have the platform, but you don't own what I did. You know how musicians, right? There's this whole big copyright system. Yeah? You know how musicians are like, my copyright! I take all the money from my song because my copyright. Well, how come my video? Where's my money from my copyright? My video. But no, you're putting ads and actively making money off of what I made instead of, so like that would be like if I go make a YouTube video and put a Linkin Park song on it and make money off of it with the Linkin Park music. Suddenly Linkin Park's gonna have a problem with that, right? But you take my video and you put ads on it. But as a punishment for using Firefox, maybe? I don't know. Whatever the case is, you should not be showing ads on my videos. At the very least, until I'm able to be partnered. I do not want ads to be on my videos until I'm actually getting some of that revenue. Right now, I don't get a cut, so you could theoretically, every time someone watches these videos, theoretically people could be getting served ads and you could be making money off of it, and I would never see a penny, and I don't like that. Because it's me that's doing this. You're just hosting the data. You're not making these videos. I am. And I'm not saying that my videos are worth much, I'm just saying if anyone should be making money off of my work, it should be me. And if someone who's like a multi-millionaire from making a few songs can be like, oh, you can't use my song or your videos get banned and your whole channel gets terminated and I get all the money from everything that you ever do, I don't see why all creators should be able to do the same thing. Especially people that aren't already mega famous and well off and living in a mansion. Like, just ordinary people, you should not be taking money from ordinary people. Or you should not be making money off of ordinary people without giving them a cut. And that's what's happening. And the worst thing about it is that I'm signed into the account that makes these videos. So I'm watching my own video and I'm watching ads to watch my own video. That's absolutely pathetic and it should not happen. And yeah, with that tirade, I think I'm going to end it here. This is going to be the end of the video. So, I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed sitting here and talking. I didn't think I was going to, but, you know, I've had fun. It was nice talking to you. Thank you for the comments, and also thank you so much for checking on me. I really appreciate that. You guys being like, where are you? It was kind of awesome to see that you care about me long enough to come back in a few weeks and be like, hey, guy, I miss you. But yeah, I miss you too, and yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching this. I ranted quite a bit, but I'll be back when I'm back, and we'll upgrade the water tower in the next one. Let me just take another look. Our crazy adventure led to such a minor change, but this is going to be the big change. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I think I'm going to go outside and enjoy the weather while it's nice. Maybe have something to soothe my throat because it's burning from all the talking. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. My word, I cannot remember how to do any of this stuff. Goodbye.